Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester and today I'm going to be walking you through the crypto markets. First things first, I'm going to be talking about Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame. Then we're going to be hitting up the mid-term time frame. Then, yes, you guessed it, we're going to be hitting up the long term. Once we're done with the long term, we're going to be getting to my altcoins of the day. This is 3 altcoins that I've chosen to showcase to you today. The 3 altcoins that I have chosen are Ethereum, Binance Coin, and also a little cheeky bit of XRP because we've got a couple of breakouts coming through at this time. Unfortunately, yes, I do have tonsillitis, pretty bad. My throat is in agony, so I'm only going to be doing around an hour's stream today just because I want to rest a little bit today, guys. But I will be back stronger this week, hopefully. But yeah, nice to see you all on the stream there. Hope you're having a fantastic Monday morning. It's 12 degrees and it's cloudy in England. Nothing changes here. Actually, it was really, really, really rainy last night. Like, the rain was keeping me up all night. It was really typical England, right? And now, straight to the chat. We've got Restless coming in first. We've got Mr. Maloney. I think I've been saying that wrong for so long, man. I heard my brother say it, and I was like, oh, I've been saying that wrong for ages. But yeah, I had some audio problems, guys. Fixed them now, hopefully. Hopefully it's all running smoothly as we're going now. I want you guys to set a like target. Obviously, it is only going to be an hour's long stream today, guys, just because my throat is in agony. I've had all the honey, I've had all the ginger, I've been gargling salt water all morning. Like, it's been a rough morning, but we're here at the end of the day, right? So yeah, I need you guys to set a like target, make it realistic. Usually when we do like an hour, around a 2-hour stream, it's around a 60-70 target. So let's use that as a gauge of information of what you guys are going to set today. We've got Phoenix coming in. We've got George is drunk again on the booze on a Monday morning. Braver than me, my good sir. No, nice to see you on the stream there, George. We've got Ivor coming through there. We've got Summit. We've got Last Index. A couple of members coming through this morning. Nice to see you on the stream there, guys. We've got Last Index. We've got Donna, LR7, Juan, Mindless Musician, Joseph, Michael Allen. Hello, Michael. Today's gonna be a good day to climb Everest. Yes, I hope so. I hope so, sir. Joseph says, hit the likes, guys. Donna says, you've not been right since COVID. No, to be honest, I've not been right since COVID. Ever since I had COVID, to be fair, I've only literally just got my sense of smell back properly. Oh, God, my throat. But yeah, let's get through this. Let's smash it out, guys, and we will see what we can get through here. Right, starting off with Bitcoin coming through on the shorter term time frame. Yes, let's just review the weekend because it's been pretty boring until Sunday, right? Until Sunday, right? It was pretty boring stuff coming through. We were just sat in this range, literally doing nothing for so long. We got a 50 like target coming through from LR. Very nice stuff indeed. We will see if we can hit that. That'd be absolutely amazing if we could there, guys. Currently sat on 13 likes. Amazing stuff there. And obviously, guys, your likes do not go unappreciated. They do help my stream out massively in terms of reaching new audiences and stuff like that. Very cool stuff. So yeah, as you can see here, guys, we did have a symmetrical triangle over the weekend. We were looking for some sort of breakout scenario come through from there, but unfortunately, what happened? We found resistance continuously for a very long time, and it basically got to the fizzle out point, right? It got to the fizzle out point of this pattern, and we were like, okay, not really a lot going to happen here. And then in the end, we actually dumped down to the lower side of the symmetrical triangle on the bigger scale, right? On the bigger scale, we dumped down to around 41.5 before actually cascading down. I like that word, cascading down to 40,765. You can see there's a bit of a bear trap scenario coming through here because you can see, look at the pump coming through after that. So a lot of people would have probably actually entered a few shorts coming through here just for like a breakout scenario coming through here, guys. Because as you can see, when we are in a symmetrical triangle, we're looking for a breakout out of this chart pattern. We're in a breakout at this point in time to the upside, but let me just review what we are seeing to the downside, what we did see at the end of Sunday there. So yeah, as you can see here, guys, this is why I talk about this trap zone, right? This trap zone is very crucial stuff. So we saw us actually wick down, setting that lower low from before, right? Now, we can draw that trend line coming through as like a parallel line to this trend line that we're actually gauging off from this symmetrical triangle, if that makes sense, right? So yeah, as you can see, it predicted that bounce point to the downside. For anyone that doesn't know about these trap zones, they would have probably entered a short position coming through here, aiming for a measure move, probably looking along the lines of this, right? They were probably aiming for something along the lines of this, bringing the price all the way down to 38k, that sort of area. But no, we've seen a clean cut, a barber skin fade cut, bounce from this line, right? As you can see, we've bounced continuously from there, bringing the price all the way up to, very nice, 43,623. And that was basically at the end of yesterday, at the start of yesterday, when that was basically sort of happening, right? And then from there, it was just a bit sideways. And to be honest, guys, that's absolutely fine, because we know about Everest here, people. We know when we're climbing Everest, we want to be resting at base camp 1, right? This is base camp 1. This is the consolidation phase that we're in. And then, yes, we're looking at base camp 2 at this point in time. If we can rest a little bit longer at base camp 2, if we don't come down, it's going to be probably ideal, and then we can take another leg up, right? But yeah, so at this point in time, we're at base camp 2. We're chilling. We're waiting. We're just holding off. We're holding off, guys. Like, I was actually awake near enough all night, just like looking at the laptop, like, ugh. Keep one eye open, just watching Bitcoin, seeing it going, right? Because one of my indicators did actually go long. But yeah, so in terms of a breakout scenario, what we are looking for here, guys, we are in a breakout, right? We're broken out of this symmetrical triangle coming through here on the hourly. Interesting stuff, because the measure move for this, I think I should delete it actually, but the measure move for this is going to be bringing the price. We're obviously going to go on the most recent uptrend there, guys. It is going to be bringing the price all the way up to 45,324. This is interesting just because Mike is like poking my beard again. It's quite a frequent thing, right? And this is because it's going to be bringing the price potentially up to 45,324, which is quite an ambitious target at this point in time. And I would say, just because you can see this dominant lower high that we've got coming through here, you can see the Viva La resistance we've got from this zone. So we need to take into consideration here, guys, the Viva La resistance we could see from 44,854. It's definitely something that we need to be taking into consideration if we are going to see any sort of pumping up to the future. I mean, ideally, one of my indicators did go long last night, but in terms of that's completely different to this actual breakout scenario. It's just quite coincidental that they do line up. But if you are looking to be longing Bitcoin, and I might even be longing it again on a different exchange there. So if I am going to be longing it again for Bitcoin, I would actually be waiting for us to actually come down a bit here and actually maybe have some sort of retest, probably the 55, the price action channel, before seeing another bounce up, right? That's going to be the sort of ideal scenario. And as you can see, guys, we have seen big pumps to the upside. So even a little pullback, that's going to be absolutely healthy. That's going to be absolutely perfect indeed, to basically give us a bit more buying momentum to basically smash through this lower high level, right? Because we know the resistance here. It's not going to be good. It's going to be pretty bad. Did I just read that right, Mr. Miles? Let me jump to the chat there and do some shout outs to you guys coming through. We've got a lot of OGs coming through. We've got George. Cody was disappointing after the Cardano event news. Yeah, I think Coty just absolutely banged it, right? It's been banging it for like a week or something now, and we need a pullback, right? We need it to pull back to be healthy. Donna says 50 sounds good for an hour's stream for now, lol. Yeah, we'll see how we go, right? 18 likes, amazing stuff there, guys. Lethal Mind, nice to see you on the stream there, man. He says, Chester, I'm feeling a potential dump this week because of Evergrande dominoes. Yeah, I think I think all of that stuff's been delayed for probably, I think maybe like another 2 weeks, man. I'm not really sure. I heard that China maybe bailed them out for a bit and giving them like a month to sort their stuff out. But yeah, it's just delaying the problem at the end of the day, right? So yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes. I feel like China just really manipulating everything at the moment. Just like, we're going to ban Bitcoin again. Oh, our biggest property company, well, our second biggest property company in China's in loads of debt. That's going to fluctuate all the markets. They're just a bit, yeah, it's just a bit annoying me, to be honest. They just need to, like, just leave it alone. Rest is saying, looking to challenge 45k. Manav says, please check Matic, please. We will get to the altcoin part of the show. Don't you sweat it, my good sir. We will get there. Mr. Mars says, should I sell my family to buy ship? You want to buy any ship? Your family's probably worth more than a few ship, bro. So, yeah, probably not, man. Mr. Maloney says, good morning, Lord Chester. How are you today, sir? Very well, thank you, sir. How are you? Lord Chester. I like that. It's got a ring to it. V-Chain, please. Thank you kindly, I simply am. Can this be a fake out? We going down? Question mark says across Canada. And Tom says, good morning. Good morning to you there, sir. Yeah, guys, for the guys who just joined, I do have tonsillitis, so it's not going to be the longest stream in the world. But yeah, I'm still here at the end of the day, right? But yeah, the measure move we are looking for is going to be potentially all the way up to this 45,315 there. In terms of a percentage for this gain, guys, we're going to be looking at something along the lines of a 4.67% gain. And for Bitcoin, hello, that's juicy stuff indeed. That's mango juice on a Monday morning. So yeah, if that is going to happen, we're going to be looking at coming down, having a nice bounce off this 55 moving average, and also potentially bouncing off this downward sloping resistance line, downward sloping support line, and also the top side of this symmetrical triangle pattern that we've got coming through here. And in terms of the price for that, it's going to correlate very well with the 55. If it's going to be imminent dumps to the downside, we're going to be around a 43,000, that sort of area. If we are going to lose this zone here, guys, then it's potential that we're going to come back down into this, into this symmetrical triangle, which, to be honest, we don't want to be here. We don't want to be here, but it's quite unlikely for us to actually come back down and actually see a cascade to the downside here, just because we have been setting high lows continuously. Granted, yes, we did challenge one the other day, but, well, yesterday. We did challenge one yesterday, but at the end of the day, guys, you can see how trappy that basically was, right? People were just literally just selling it off just to pump it right back up, right? So yeah, this isn't the most valid sort of challenge in the most recent high or low there. So I would have actually expected a nice bounce to here. This is just clean manipulation coming through. So yeah, if we are going to actually come down, I would expect us to bounce from this zone. So yeah, 43,000 is going to be the place to watch today, guys, I would say. And if that place is going to hold and we are going to see a nice little juicy potential bounce scenario from there, hello, nice potential long for BTC coming through. Pretty much BTC summed up on the short-term time frame. I'm not going to go on about it too long today because I want to get some requests for you guys. On-chain metrics still show whales are buying, not selling. Interesting stuff, man. Interesting stuff there. Hopefully we can see a nice uptrend coming through there, a nice solid uptrend, a nice solid bounce coming through. I think we are probably going to see a bit of a sell-off coming through here just because of the most recent pumps that we have seen. And when I say a bit of a sell-off, it's really not a lot, man. It's like 1.5%, right? So if we are going to see any sort of sell-off like that, it's just going to be a bit of a correction, bouncing off this clear level of support as well, and bouncing off this support, and also the support on the 55. So yeah, it's just lining us up for a lovely, juicy bounce point coming through for that potential long position for the old BTC coming through there. Now, bit of bad news. We've got a little bit of a cheeky bearish divergence forming at this point in time. I wouldn't say confirmed yet because we don't really have a proper reversal on the RSI coming through, and also we don't really know how high we've actually come up yet before we're seeing any sort of really major retracement there. But it is looking like a bearish divergence is going to actually play out, right? Think like a whale, you're never going to fail, my good sir. So yeah, as Mr. Miles says in the chat there. So yeah, this is definitely a scenario we need to basically take into consideration, guys. And this could be a reason that we are going to have a potential little pullback for now and then look at a bounce for the future, right? But it's just, this isn't completely confirmed yet. As you can see, the RSI is still trying to make another go at it, so we'll just see how that plans out. But as we like to say on this channel here, guys, if it's a piece of information, why aren't we going to use it? We might as well use it, right? Use all the information you can get. Yeah, as you can see here, let's talk about this falling wedge pattern, which we've been in for a long time. 4 weeks? 4 weeks we're in this now. So I know we had this insane manipulation coming through. And I did a bit of research, guys, and every time we set these lower low points, it's every Tuesday. So the last Tuesday we set this low coming through here. And then the Tuesday before that, I don't know if it was around this sort of area. I know this was at the beginning of the week, the manipulation that we've seen the last 3 weeks. And then also this low point as well from this high was actually the Tuesday as well. So we basically need to say to ourselves, what's going to happen today? And what's going to happen tomorrow? If the Tuesday sort of pattern is going to continue here, guys, we need to be prepared for a bit of a dump tomorrow, right? Just something to take into consideration because the Tuesdays have not been friendly. They've not been friendly over the last, September in general, right? September's never really friendly, but it's not been that good, right? Yeah, anyway. So as you can see, guys, falling wedge pattern coming down. We usually break to the upside. Hopefully we can get the momentum on the shorter term time frame to break the most recent lower high there, and that's obviously going to pull us up to 45,000. If we're pulling up to 45,000 coming through here on the midterm, it's going to be bringing us to the top side of this falling wedge pattern, looking for another breakout coming through there. On the midterm, it's going to be pretty good. Also, we do have the 200 EMA that is going to be holding us down, unfortunately, but if we can get support on it like we have seen here, we could be looking at a nice cheeky bounce coming through. Now, it's basically going to be another piece of information that we are going to use for a potential breakout scenario coming through there, guys. If we can get a level of support on that, it's going to be a lot more a lot better for us, right? A lot better for us in terms of pumps to the upside, right? But you can see the resistance does play off this moving average quite strongly, so we need to take that into consideration as well there, guys. Oh, God, my throat is so bad. Awful. Really bad. But yeah, so as you can see, guys, we do have a triple bottom scenario coming through as well. We do have a cheeky double bottom scenario coming through here, but we do have another quadruple bottom scenario coming through here, and that's basically just a nice horizontal level of support there, guys. And also we do have the resistance coming through here, so we do have a nice range that we can be playing in like so, right? In terms of a measurement for that, we could be banging up to the top side. I would be going on the most recent uptrend from horizontal to horizontal here, and we would be looking at something in terms of a breakout, probably along the lines of this. So yeah, another reason for potential another reason for a potential, can't get my words out today. I would say it's going to be another correlative point that we need to look out for, because if we're in the mix of a breakout while we're challenging this 200 EMA and we can actually find support on it, then it's basically going to be a lot more correlative for us to come up to 48,000. And then if we're up to 48,000, granted, yes, we're going to prepare for reversals off this lower high horizontal here, but then there's a lot higher chance of us actually coming up and challenging this this measure move here. But I think that's probably going to be invalid, yeah. So this measure move is going to be invalid when that's the most recent uptrend that we can see at this point in time, guys. But if we are going to see us actually come up to the top side from this low point here, we're going to have a measure move from the most recent uptrend coming through there, right? So yeah, let's have a little look at that in terms of a target price point there. We could be looking at something along the lines of this, and yes, it is going to basically smash us through this previous lower high there, smashing us all the way up to around 50,000 there. So it's going to be interesting to see if an uptrend like this is going to actually play out, and if it is going to play out, the points that we do need to be looking out for, guys, over the next few days or so, probably the next week, is going to be 45,000. That's going to be very, very correlative. This is on the basis of just a clean uptrend, guys. 45,000, and then also we've got wrong tool there. We've also got 48,621. That's going to be a very correlative point that we need to be looking out for as well there. So yeah, going to be interesting to see how this does play out. In terms of percentages here, let me just draw in a little parallel channel, because I didn't really do that, so it's not that visually appealing for the end consumer at this point in time. So yeah, if we are looking for that triple bottom scenario coming through there, guys, we're going to be bouncing and having a measure move like so. In terms of percentage gain for the first measure move, for the first long position for BTC there, I would be looking at something along the lines of just under 7.8% there. Not bad at all. But as I would say, guys, if this is going to be a long position that is going to be entered here, as I say, I can't stress this enough, we stagger our take profits all the way up. Our first take profit is going to be 45,000. Our next one is going to be at this 200 EMA at 45,488. Obviously, guys, nothing I say is financial advice. Remember that. Just do your own research. It's just my opinions on an educational standpoint. I'm here to teach you TA, not to give you trades, right? So yeah, that's what my indicators are for. So yeah, as you can see here, guys, if we are going to be taking profit all the way up, it's going to be pretty good stuff indeed. So let's go on the basis that we actually hit our first take profit of 45k. Amazing stuff. Next take profit hit at was it 45,400, that sort of area, 200 EMA, and then we find the support on that. If we find support on that and it's looking nice and correlative along this zone, you know what I'm going to do to my BTC position? I'm actually going to add more. I'm probably going to add the profit that I've already taken out, because then we're going to have another congruent, quite a cool word, I'm not sure if I'm using it right, but yeah, another congruent breakout scenario coming through as well. So it's going to be a double breakout. Yeah, double breakout. Amazing stuff there. So yeah, in terms of percentages for that, guys, it's going to be around a 9.46 there. So if you are adding these up there, not going to do a bit of quick maths coming through there, but yeah, it's going to be pretty insane percentages that we are going to be looking for here, which is definitely something we could be looking for over the basically the next week or so there. And as I said, we're going to be adding to our position here if we are going to see a nice start for a breakout and we're going to be adding to our position if we are going to basically finding that support on the 200 EMA, and then we're going to be looking for a breakout out of this falling wedge pattern there. So yeah, it's going to be looking pretty good for Bitcoin. If this uptrend is going to basically play out, it's going to be looking something along the lines of that. It's going to be looking pretty juicy stuff indeed, and we deserve it, right? We deserve it. We've been basically wrecked this whole of September, right? not quite wrecked in terms of like actual trading, wrecked in terms of like our hodling positions, right? Just hodling in general. We've just been absolutely slaughtered in terms of the manipulation that we have seen here. It's been really quite rough. So yeah, we deserve a bit of an uptrend, right? We deserve a bit of an uptrend, but don't be naive to the fact that the whales could literally just pump it right the way up, and then just see a nice manipulation scenario coming through again, like so, from around the 52k all the way down to 42k. So yeah, a 10k drop, and we saw that in the space of like 5 minutes, guys. So it just proves how volatile BTC still is, right? And crypto in general, right? Pretty go rest in trading. Let me have a little look at the chat there coming through there. We got oh, my throat is so bad. I've got some honey and water here, so it was warm, but it's gone like disgustingly cold now. I simply answer smash the like button. Amazing stuff. We got a 50 like target today, guys. I know it's not usually as big as normal, but yeah, I'm really ill, so we're gonna have to. I'm not gonna go for an hour today. But we're on already 25 likes, amazing. So we're halfway there, guys. Amazing stuff. We got eLife Crypto coming through. Say hola, Chester. Nice to see you on the stream. There we got Jay coming through there. Oh, good stuff. Hash Ribbon. Hash ribbon, maybe? We are in hash ribbon's trade. I'm actually bang on my entry, right? 43,800. I'm pretty sure that's where I got in. Do you still have that honey? I've got Manuka honey. That's the honey that I'm drinking. It's pretty expensive, to be fair. What about Litecoin? We'll do some altcoin requests and some Ethereum coming through. Got wrecked in trading. Don't sleep without stop loss. Yeah. Honey and water. Did you lose your tea? No, I figure when you're trying to recover from like an illness or like a bacterial infection or something like that, they say to lay off caffeine, right? They say to lay off caffeine and let your body just do it. So yeah, I've had a decaf tea this morning, like normal, right? I wake up with a decaf and it was okay, but not feeling a nice little buzz as usual when I have my English breakfast Twinings tea. Anyway, Bitcoin here coming through on the longer term time frame here, guys. As you can see, all-time high trend lines coming down. Pretty strong stuff indeed. I was talking about the possibilities of potentially testing this zone again, and hello, yes we did. We came down, we tested that 40k, and we banged it right up literally yesterday, right? Crazy stuff there. But just as we were discussing here for what was it, on the shorter term time frame here, you can see this dirty trap coming through from the symmetrical triangle. A lot of people would have jumped in shorts there. But yeah, as you can see, it's just bouncing perfectly on this trend line. But it's good news, but it's bad news, right? The reason why I'm saying this is because the more that you test a certain trend line, right, the more that you test it, when you test it again, there's higher chance for it to break, right? So the next time that we are going to be coming down to this 40k zone, we need to be weighing up the scenario here for a potential break to the downside. The reason why I'm saying this, guys, is because we have literally tested this near enough 4 to 5 times now. If we're not going to get a congruent bounce, and this the buying momentum is dying out here, the next time we come back down, we're likely to probably break it, right? We're likely to break it and set a dirtier lower low to the downside, right? So we just have to see how that does plan out. God, my throat. We just have to see how that does plan out today. If we are looking for targets to the upside, as I was saying for the midterm there, we got that 45 and we got the 48 there, but I would be looking for here on the longer term time frame. It is still that 48, that pretty congruent lower high there. Pretty congruent lower high there, but the most recent, let me just mute my mic quick, I just need to cough. Right, back, sorry. Throat was like clogging up, pretty awful. Yeah, so anyway, this lower high, not the most recent, but I guess the most recent congruent lower high from this high point of this most recent uptrend that we have seen coming through from when Jack and Elon jumped on that B-word conference, right? Sat at the bull market barrier around 52,600 there. If we can get over that, that's going to be amazing, right? The breakout from this zone up, that's going to be a very big, juicy mango juice long trade that we are going to be looking for BTC there. It's going to be pretty good stuff indeed. Now, as you can see here, guys, we have got a descending triangle. We are still in a breakout scenario from this. If we can actually have continuation to the upside, it is going to be looking pretty good indeed. But to be honest with you, on the macro here, guys, we're still looking bearish, right? We're still looking bearish. And if people are saying we're looking bullish, I don't know what they're drinking, but we're looking bearish, right? We're still setting lower highs. We're still setting lower lows in terms of these trends. We've actually seen a clean cut. It's a very strong reversal from this uptrend that we saw here. The confidence in Bitcoin that we did see actually rise up here. We just set another very strong lower high position coming through there. Sorry, another lower high point coming through there. And then from there, we've just been cascading down into this falling wedge pattern, right? Into this falling wedge pattern. Yes, we are looking for a breakout to the upside, but even if we have a breakout to the upside and the uptrend that we have doesn't clear, where are we? Hold on. Where are we? Yeah. If we have a breakout to the upside and that uptrend doesn't clear this 52,300 sort of mark there and doesn't invalidate this lower high position that we have coming through here. I know it's quite confusing because it's also a high from this trend and also a lower high in terms of the reversal from this macro chart, I guess, right? So yeah, if we're not going to actually come up and invalidate this 52k and see progression to the upside from there, then it's still going to be bearish, guys. It's still going to be bearish. This is confirmed bearish chart pattern coming through here. So yeah, unless we clear that 52k, it's going to be coming down, in my opinion, right? We could scur around this sort of area for a while, could scur around this sort of area, trapping everyone out, going a bit sideways and stuff like that before breaking to the upside, or vice versa, breaking to the downside. But yeah, I would say congruent point is going to be this 52k. And also this trend line that we are seeing here. If we're going to break this to the downside, this trend line to the downside here, in terms of how quickly we could dump and test this here, I would be looking for something around, in terms of a price target, probably around 40,000 there. If we lose 40,000 there, guys, the next bounce point we could be looking for there is going to be 39.2. Yeah, I'd say 39.2, and then below that it's going to be 37. And then below that it's going to be 34. So yeah, there's a lot of scenarios that we could be weighing up here in terms of bounce points for Bitcoin when we do lose this downward sloping support line. But it's just kind of a wait and see sort of scenario. But at the end of the day, right, after pumping like I think it was 80% or something, 87% or something along the lines of that. After pumping like 87%, guys, seeing a little bit of a downtrend like this is absolutely fine. It's still healthy if we are looking for progression to the upside. But I would just say, again, we need to clear this 52k for that confirmation, right? For that clean cut confirmation, and then from there is definitely some long positions we could be getting involved with. But yeah, we'll just see what we're doing from there, right? But yeah, it's pretty much BTC sort of summed up here on the daily. Should we have a look at the Bitcoin dominance quickly? I'll tell you how bad my throat is. Sucks, man. Look at the chat quickly. Mr. Maloney says hemp tea. Mr. Miles says THC tea. Nah, man, I won't be able to focus if I have some THC tea. That ruined me, man. We're just drinking some warm, but honey, have some antibacterial functions. Good stuff. Good stuff. Sounds like a party. Yeah, Manuka honey is quite expensive from New Zealand, right? But it's got all those healing properties, so it's meant to be good. Mark my words, October you'll see a much strong recovery and new all-time highs in November. We hope so, man. We hope so. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? Requesting drunk TA once a week, says Mr. Miles. Man, I could not drink. Like I couldn't get drunk once a week. My health's already like bad anyway. Even though I like go to the gym and eat really healthy and all that stuff. I think it's just English air and England in general. It's just like a cold, ill country. Yeah, we do have a CME gap at like 33, that sort of area. So yeah, that's potential. We could come down and fill that. Everyone wants it legalized. Interesting stuff there. But yeah, in terms of Bitcoin dominance coming through here, guys, we've obviously seen a clean bounce of this horizontal coming through at 40 there. So yeah, to be honest, I would like to actually break this to the lower side. And the reasoning for this is the lower that we come here, guys, the more money is getting moved from BTC into the old altcoins, right? So it's a good stuff. Good stuff. It is good. It's good for our altcoins, right? And the reflection of this is, guys, if we look at the total market cap for crypto, this is obviously the last time they hit the all-time high there for Bitcoin, and that was at $2.58 trillion market cap, right? Recently, before that reversal, we were imminent. We were so close to actually breaking a new market cap, like an all-time high market cap for crypto, even though BTC was still miles away from the previous all-time high, right? Absolutely miles away from the previous all-time high. Yet the total market cap was considerably closer, right? And that this basically just means that a lot more people are investing their money into altcoins, right, rather than BTC. And we're seeing a lot more people accumulating altcoins rather than just BTC, which is healthy, right? It's good stuff. It's good stuff. But yeah, in terms of the Bitcoin dominance, what we could be looking for here, guys, in terms of predicting where we are thinking about going here, I would say we're sat in this range. We're still sat in a range, probably around here, this sort of area. Yeah, around this sort of area. So if we are looking for, I think it will be a breakout to the downside, right? Just the way the things are going and the way the history is forming here. We could be looking at target points of around 32.45 there. I mean, it's not just going to be imminent. If we're going to see some sort of downtrend, something like this, we are going to see pullbacks, guys. And when we are going to be referencing this for the BTC price and our alt prices in general, if we're seeing pullbacks, obviously it is going to be affecting our alts if BTC is behaving abnormally from there, right? Let me do some, what are we doing now? We're doing Fear and Greed Index, right? Hello, Fear and Greed Index. I tell you what, today's so unscheduled. When I'm not feeling well, it's just, it's so hard to keep everything, like, on formation. But yeah, 31 likes as well, guys. The like target is 50. Be absolutely amazing. I'm obviously not going to be streaming for too long today, because I've got the old tonsillitis. Not good. But yeah, still here, still out here. 26, Fear on the chart today. To be honest, I'm not surprised, right? I'm really not surprised, just because... This is why. This is why, guys. The charts is just awful, right? We're very, very bearish right now. It looks pretty bearish in terms of these huge trends to the downside, right? Obviously, we're weighing up these bullish scenarios, but at the end of the day, we are setting lower lows. On the macro scale here, it is still looking bearish, right? So yeah, not good. I would say volume is actually on the downtrend there, so we are looking for some sort of breakout there. And to be honest, we've been looking so bearish now for probably like the whole of September. It would be quite nice for the whales to be like, hello, time to pump, and then we can profit from that. I am long on BTC at this point in time as well from one of my indicators, so just gonna see how that trade goes. But yeah, I jumped in at 43,200 or something. But yeah, it's basically the indicator that it's not correlative to any of the charts as well. It measures it on a lot of different other factors, right? So this information basically isn't valid for that. Where are we? We're Fear and Greed, right? We're at 26 today. 26 today. Yesterday, 27. I mean, it's gone down since yesterday, even though we did have a nice few pumps, right? And I'd probably say the reason why it's gone down is because what happened here, right? This is a fearful scenario, right? You can see us, we were cascading down the staircase for quite a while, falling down, and then out of nowhere, literally, let's see how quick this happened, right? Let's see how quick. Look at this. Look at this. In the space of like 45 minutes, we've seen a rise in Bitcoin, a 45-minute rise. Literally like a 5% jump, right, in 45 minutes, which is it's just crazy. Really, really crazy for any sort of asset to be jumping 5% in the space of literally like, what were we saying, 45 minutes? It's just crazy. Absolutely crazy stuff there. But yeah, so that's pretty much Bitcoin summed up here, guys. Now I'm going to get to my altcoins today. This is 3 altcoins that I've chosen to showcase to you for potential positions for you guys to be looking out for and do some research for yourself. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. You guys know that. And also to teach you guys some potential valuable TA that you can be using for your trading ability in the future. Now, first one, XRP. My prices are slightly off again. This keeps happening to me, right? There we go. Yeah, the first altcoin that I've chosen to showcase to you today on this fine Monday morning, 13 degrees in England, is XRP. XRP, as Bitcoin Beats calls it. That's my older brother. As Bitcoin Beats calls it, Satan coin, I think. So yeah, as you can see here, guys, we're imminent for a breakout scenario coming through here. Quite interesting stuff, right? Because we've been trending down in this falling wedge for quite a while. We had this parallel channel. We were looking for a measure move to the downside from there. Did we get measure move completion? I think we may have. We may have got that. This was quite a while ago now. No, not quite got measure move completion, but we did see a nice bounce point coming through from 85 cents there. And also, this is actually a correlative point that that's basically forming this this falling wedge pattern that we are seeing here, guys. And hey, not every chart pattern comes true in terms of measure moves to the downside. And this is why we stagger our take profits and plan for any reversal, right? Because at the end of the day, once we hit our first take profit, we take our stop loss and we move it straight to our entry. If we do see any reversal and we get stopped at our entry, we're still going to be making money. We still made that profit. We're just basically minimizing the losses, guys. Simple as that. It is actually quite a simple trading strategy there. And I made 10 times more money doing that than just waiting patiently for measure moves and saying one take profit, right? So yeah, as you can see here, guys, falling wedge pattern, we usually tend to break to the upside for this. And this is why it's claimed my altcoin of the day, just because, hello, we're in midst of a breakout here. The breakout is going to be around a 13.73%. Pretty lemon juice. Pretty lemon juice coming through here. No, it's mango juice. We got a nice sweet mango juice. Mega move, 13.73%. This is what we're looking for here, guys. Ideally, we'd like a nice retest of this 95.29. That could be a potential entry point there, or maybe even a wick down to this. What the hell is this? It's a falling wedge pattern, right? to this downward sloping support line that we got coming through here. If we can bounce perfectly off that, another potential entry point coming through there as well there. No trap zone that we can really see. Maybe a minor one coming through here. Nothing too bad. But yeah, so we'll get something drawn in for that and see what's good. See if we can get some sort of prediction, because it is looking like we are actually still above that as well. So yeah, definitely potential long position there for the old XRP coming through there, guys. Yeah, so yeah, as you can see that this on logarithmic chart here, you can see it actually it fizzles out this move here. So yeah, it's not too bad, not too shabby. In terms of a bounce point we could be looking for, I would be looking for between 95 cents and around 94 cents there. Hopefully we can bounce from there, and if we can bounce from there, hello, it's going to be looking like a pretty good entry there. Oh, it's going to be looking like a pretty good entry there. Let me have a look at the chat quickly. We got interesting stuff there. Can you look at the 12-month moving average? I probably won't on stream right now. I'm done with BTC, but I will in my own time, man. I will in my own time. That sounds quite cool. And like today, obviously I'm ill. I'm not gonna be going back to bed because I'm not about that life unless I've got COVID or something like that. But I'm gonna be just sat at my desk. I'm just gonna do some chill TA, chill trading. I'm not gonna be working on any of my other projects. I'm just gonna relax today. So yeah, I've got time to do some research today, man. So yeah, I'll have a look at the 12-month moving average. That sounds quite cool to look at. I've been watching you for months, and I would like to say you have a great vibe as a human. Oh, nice, man. Very humble and sharp. Hope you get back to 100% health soon. Appreciate that, man. Do appreciate that, man. There's been a lot when someone says something like that, because I'm here to like help people and stuff like that. That's kind of what I live by. So, if everyone watching smash the likes, we would hit the targets, says Donna. Yes, we would. Amazing stuff there. Thanks, bro. Manuka honey, $100. Chester drinking 5% of my wallet. Hey, man, learn TA, and you can have as much Manuka honey as you want. Oh yeah, I just buy normal honey for $4. Yeah, to be fair, normal honey does work as well, but this honey's got some next healing properties or something. I don't know. I did a little bit of research, and apparently it's really, really good for you and stuff like that. So and I used it through COVID and stuff as well, and it really does help. Be happier in the UK being a redhead and all. You'd burn like a vampire in the California sun. To be honest, it's only my beard that's ginger. The rest of me is not like ginger, so I actually don't burn. I actually tan. I tan quite nicely. Yeah, I don't have freckles or any of the pale skin or any of that, right? No offense to gingers out there, not at all. Everyone's entitled to well, everyone's equal, right? That's what I was trying to say. But yeah, anyway, back to crypto, guys. Yeah, as you can see here, this is going to be the breakout scenario we are looking for here. As I was saying, potential bounce point coming through there, looking for around a 13.73%. We're not going to be just going for this, guys, because there's a lot of potential reversal scenarios along the way, and this is why we're staggering our take profit as we go. Juicy stuff. Pretty much covered XRP there. Let's jump to the next altcoin that I've chosen today. His beard doesn't have a soul. You're correct, my good sir. Yeah, so... Oh, there comes the yawn. Just the problem. No caffeine. Falling asleep here. No, so yeah, as you can see here, guys, I did get rid of this trend line just because it was invading what I was trying to do here in terms of TA. Something in my eye. God. It was invading what I was trying to do in terms of TA to make it more visually appealing. But yeah, we do still have a parallel channel coming through there, guys. And something that I did want to talk about, and this is why I did want to why it has claimed my altcoin of the day today, guys, is because we've seen literally we've got a couple of scenarios coming through here. We've got a triple bottom chart pattern and also a parallel channel and also a double bottom chart pattern as well. The neckline for this double bottom chart pattern is going to be along the lines of this. We're going to be looking at around a 3,236% 3,260%, $3,230. $3,230 Ethereum. That's the target point for that potential measurement to the upside. So if we are going to come down and have a retest of the neckline, we could be looking at a nice potential long position. Now, also, another breakout scenario coming through here is this parallel channel that we got coming through here, guys. Parallel channel coming through here. There's a lot of breakout scenarios for Ethereum today. If Bitcoin's going to be taking a nice run up there, Ethereum's going to basically famously follow it. I do believe this. And in terms of a measure move that we could be looking for this potential gain here, in terms of another breakout scenario, it is going to be bringing us all the way up to 3,527. Now, this is where it gets quite interesting, people. This is where I want to talk about like another sort of strategy for trading a sort of scenario like this. As you can see, it's breakout after breakout after breakout. We've got the triple bottom chart pattern. We've got the double bottom chart pattern. We've got the parallel channel chart pattern. We've got another parallel channel to the downside chart pattern breakout scenario at 3,300. So what's going to happen if we're going to be entering any sort of position coming through here for Ethereum at 3,025 there? Imagine, say we go long here, right? We come up, we take a massive lump of profit coming through at any of these resistance points. But then we have another breakout. Second breakout comes through. What do? We take our profit that we've already made, we add it onto our position. And then we repeat the process again. So effectively, we're taking profit as we go, preparing for any sort of reversal scenario, and then basically re-longing our position at every breakout. And that basically means we're going to be accumulating continuous copious amounts of cash, right? It's going to be just accumulating as much as possible, as well as still preparing for those reversals. So if we do still get say a stop out, but it's going to be a positive stop out because we've already taken profit multiple times all the way up. So yeah, it's just it's a nice strategy that I like to use. It's I haven't really named it, I don't think, but it's, I don't know if it has a name, but it's like it's basically planning for every sort of breakout scenario coming through there, guys. So yeah, we do have 3, maybe 4 on the cards there. And then finally, the next breakout that we could be looking for is going to be 3,300 there. If we can break out from that zone, my God, the measure move is all the way up to 3,900, right? 3,900, which is going to be a 15, nearly 16% gain there. Crazy stuff there. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how this all does plan out and whether we are going to be jumping in and out. It's going to be an interesting ride there for Ethereum, where we're going to get rejected, which breakouts are going to come through there. We more bearish than bullish. Yeah, to be fair, since we saw this reversal for Bitcoin coming through at 52k, I'm ringing, not good. So yeah, so since you saw that big reversal coming through at 52k, that was a pretty congruent moment for that lower high to be set on the bigger term time frames there. We jump back to BTC on the longer term time frame here. Yeah, this is going to be obviously a pretty key lower high there, pretty confirmed for a pretty strong downtrend coming through there. But yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes. But yeah, that's why I did want to touch on Ethereum. I mean, that's why I did want to touch on Ethereum and basically make it my altcoin of the day today. One of my altcoins of the day today, just because of obviously all these breakout scenarios that we could be looking for there. Now, the third altcoin that I'm going to be showcasing to you today is BNB. BNB. I mean, let's just take a step back, because what the hell has BNB been doing? A lot of people thought this would have a lot more confidence by now, but it's actually one of the worst charts that I'm seeing at this point in time, guys. It's actually looking really, really rough. We're getting lower lows continuously, more lower lows famously than a lot of other altcoins here. And you would expect, being like in the top 5 altcoins, that it would actually be doing something a lot better than this, and we would actually be seeing some sort of recovery coming through here. But no, it's actually behaving really badly, I must say, BNB. But we do have a falling wedge pattern, yes, and we do have a potential breakout scenario if this uptrend is going to continue. If BTC is going to have a nice little breakout scenario that we were talking about there, then obviously BNB hopefully is going to follow. Hasn't really been following BTC recently, as it's just been trending down, right? We've seen a nice couple of upswings and stuff, but nothing really as congruent as say the BTC pump yesterday. You're not really seeing the factor coming through, challenging any really major lower highs coming through for BNB there. So yeah, it's not really that great, I must say. This downtrend is strong, and we're not really seeing it fizzle out, which sucks. But if we are looking for any sort of breakout scenario, first things first, we need to get over this $357. We need to get over $357 as a target, and then there is going to be a breakout scenario coming through out of this falling wedge pattern, looking for around a 10.22% there. That's going to be the ideal sort of scenario there for a breakout in terms of a long position for BNB there. Obviously, guys, we're going to be staggering take profits all the way up at all the potential reversal points. And once we hit our first take profit, we're going to be moving our stop loss to our entry, right? If we see a reversal, yes, we're going to get stopped out, but hey, it's going to be a positive stop out because we've already taken profit. And basically, that minimizes losses continuously. BTC spike, apparently, banging it up to 44,000 again. Amazing stuff for BTC. Thank you very much. Love a bit of that. Now, if we are looking for any sort of a micro breakout coming through here, guys, we could be doing a trend line from this high point coming through. As you can see, the resistance is playing out here, quite strong at 44,000. So yeah, this is going to be a point to be looking out for over the next probably 9 minutes or so in this candle to see if we can come up and challenge this again. If we can get a candle close above this, we are going to be looking a bit more progressive to challenge the most recent high, sat at around that 44,284. That's going to be the ideal sort of scenario there for the old BTC on the 15-minute in terms of a breakout. And if we get above the volume weighted ATR band, we could trend above that quite he said sexually. Quite sexually indeed. Quite nice indeed if we can get above that volume weighted ATR band there. It's going to be pretty good. 12-month moving average for BTC. Just see if I can just bring it up for you, man. See if we can do it on the WOD. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Would you like an EMA or an SMA, my good sir? 12 month. I don't know how I'd do that. Moving average. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'd do that, man. I have to wear that out in my own time. I don't want to keep you guys all waiting on stream, right? But yeah, anyway, this is why I did want to showcase BNB for one of my altcoins of the day, right? Just because there is a potential breakout scenario, and we have been trending down for quite a while, and we would expect BNB to be doing a lot more at this point in time in terms of being more reactive, not just trending down like this and not doing a lot. So basically says BNB's due some sort of breakout scenario, and if this is the breakout scenario we are looking for, it's going to be pretty good stuff indeed. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for my BTC TA there in terms of an update for the day, and also my 3 altcoins of the day. We're done with them as well. I'm not going to be incorporating a lot more into the stream today, guys, just because I've got obviously tonsillitis, pretty bad stuff. But now it is the part of the show. It's the part of the show where you guys smash your altcoin requests in the chat, and I will get to them ASAP, Rocky, as soon as possible. Should we do a giveaway first? Let's do a giveaway. So I'm going to give away 2 months of my Ultra package. And my Ultra package is made up of 4 of my indicators that basically give out trade information continuously, right? We're looking at around 21 trades a month or something along the lines of that. Granted, September has been a pretty bloody month. we've made a bit of profit and stuff like that, but we need to account for a few losses there. In terms of how profitable these indicators are, the BTC one is 44.5% profitable, and we're looking at 143% profit since January 2020. Ethereum is 50% profitable, looking at 362% profit since January there. And also ADA, this is where it gets real juicy, right? ADA, the indicator I've got for ADA is 1,106% up since January 2020, and it's 68% profitable. And BNB is 82% profitable, and we're up 843%. So pretty good stuff indeed, guys. The giveaway that I'm going to be doing for this is basically 2 months free access to this private Telegram group, right? And usually I charge $95.99 per month for this service. So effectively, you're going to be winning around $200 worth of free information, right? For 2 months there. So yes, if you did want to take part in this giveaway, I'm thinking of a number. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 54 viewers. So we'll do 1 and 20. Think of a number between 1 and 20, guys. Smash your answers in the chat. And I'll get some altcoins coming through there. We've got Nick saying a bit of VeChain. So we'll have a little look at VeChain, see what's going on here. Nick's got it wrong. Mr. Mars has got it wrong. Nick's got it wrong. I love how people that already got access, they still like to try and guess the number, right? No one's got it just yet. No one's got it just yet. Unfortunately not, Harry. Hey, Skizzy's got it. Skizzy's got it. Number 3. Well done, Skizzy. Skizzy. What's your Telegram name, my good sir? Or female or preferred pronoun. What is your Telegram name? And if you put your Telegram name in the chat there, I'll copy and paste it and make sure you get added to that. You need to basically send me your username, and I will basically get that added, right? I see how delayed I am because people are still spamming. Yeah, well done, Skizzy, for winning that. Numbers still coming through there. Giveaway is over. Yo! Yeah, Skizzy, you did win it. Amazing stuff there. Sean's coming through there, spamming number 3. Oh. For future reference, guys, my lucky number is 3, right? And my missus' lucky number is 12. Just in case my subconscious picks any of them at one point. Yeah, Mr. Mars, you've got it worked out, man. Quite clever. I already said 19. The number's not 19, it's 3, my good sir. But Harry, I see you're probably new to the stream, right? I do a giveaway every single day, man. So if you did want to tune in every single morning, I'm here. Monday to Friday, I'm here. So yeah, if you want another chance to win, you can do that. Skizzy has got to make one. Got to make a Telegram account. If you once you've made your Telegram account, if I'm not going to be streaming, right? I'm probably going to end the stream in like 8 minutes because I've got tonsillitis. So I'm going to be ending the stream, but obviously the link for my Telegram community is in the description of the video, guys. So Skizzy, if you join that and then find me as the admin and then private message me with your Telegram username, then I'll add you to the group, right? Then you can start profiting today. But yeah, cool stuff, guys. If you did want to win, I will be doing it again tomorrow. Let's do some altcoin requests for the last 8 minutes of the show. Only 8 minutes? I wanted a bit longer, but my throat's hurting. Maybe I should have some honey and see how I go, right? Yeah, pretty good. Right, so it's not 19 though, Harry. It was number 3, man. So yeah, anyway, let's talk about VeChain, because VeChain falling wedge pattern coming through here. We got the volume weighted ATR band holding us up at the lower side here. Pretty good in terms of a low point. We could be looking around 8 cents there. Not too bad. Not too bad indeed. We are looking for any sort of breakout. Yes, this was the most recent uptrend that we were looking for in terms of a breakout scenario, but no, that's actually come to an end. The reason for that is, guys, if we come further down, we've come further down in the falling wedge. So the breakout measure move that we could be looking for a potential long position for VeChain here is going to be from around this zone, around this 9 cents there. If we can break this, obviously this downward sloping resistance line that we've seen pretty heavy Viva resistance from quite continuously here, guys. So it's going to be interesting to see how this does plan out. And also, it's Tuesday tomorrow, guys, and the last 3 Tuesdays have been pretty brutal stuff coming through there. So yeah, just take that into consideration there. For potential dumps for tomorrow. Now, let's have a little look at the percentages for this potential VeChain gain. VeChain gain coming through there, guys, around 12.21%. And I must say, with the way BTC is behaving, if BTC is going to see some insane pumps to the upside, a lot of these altcoins are going to be breaking out of this falling wedge pattern, guys. So please make sure you're watching all of these charts here. And you're basically ready. Obviously, do your own research, guys, but you've got to be ready to execute because it's going to be very, very fast. Everything is going to move if BTC is going to take another run up for the start of the week there. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if that does actually plan out there. But yeah, what I do want to say is going to, if we are going to be looking at these breakouts, a lot of these altcoins are resting on the cusp here. We could be breaking out very fast, right? That's what I want to say, right? Yeah, as VeChain pretty much summed up there, potential breakout scenario coming through there. I would say it's still looking bearish in this downtrend. We got lower highs coming through here, guys, continuously. Not really any sort of effort in challenging them. Maybe a little one coming through here, but this was just a pretty pathetic little reversal coming through there. So yeah, this isn't the, like, if we were going to actually progress up higher than that, amazing stuff, but we've basically come down and set another lower low. So yeah, still pretty bearish indeed. I would be looking for a breakout scenario coming through here. If we are going to break out, this is going to be the resistance point, the reversal point that we could be looking for around this 10 cents there. Not quite completion of the measure move, but yeah, that's why we're going to basically be staggering our take profit all the way up there, people. Now let me move on to the next altcoin. A bit of Matic there for Manav. I've seen you requesting that about 1 million times there, bro. I did see you, but I actually chose VeChain very fast over Matic there. But yeah, now we're on to Matic for you there, my good sir. Sharpie 1. Let me write that down. There we go. I've got that copied and pasted, Skizzy. If you just want to drop me a message as well, just in case I can't find you or something like that, because sometimes Telegram can be a bit crap. But yeah, no worries, man. And for you guys that are looking for a scalping group, I'm making an indicator at the moment where it basically produces like hopefully 5 to 6 trades per day across all the altcoins and stuff like that. So that's another group I will be setting up in the future. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that. And hopefully I'm going to be launching my website this week, which is going to be cool as well. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that as well, guys. But yeah, same scenario. I will be streaming every single day, Monday to Friday. So yeah, all these announcements will come through. Just hopefully I can get rid of this tonsillitis fairly fast. And then we can be back to normal schedule and all that stuff. Where are we? Matic coming through. Obviously falling wedge pattern yet again. They're not quite at the top like VeChain, but still, I would say even maybe even descending triangle we could be looking at here. So let me get that drawn in there. Let me get that drawn in there for you. So that'd be the bottom side, obviously the horizontal levels of support here, guys. And then below that, we've got a nice trend line coming through like so, right? And you can see the Vivula resistance playing off from this zone, quite strong as well, creating, yes, you guessed it, descending triangle. Now, if we're seeing a chart pattern like a descending triangle, that basically means a potential breakout scenario. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. As you can see here, potential coming through like so. This is going to be looking along the lines of this in terms of percentages here. And it's going to be another sort of breakout on breakout scenario here, guys. If we're having a breakout here from Matic at around this $1.14 there, another breakout is going to be occurring when we leave this falling wedge to the upside, right? So yeah, it's going to be one of those stagger take profits all the way up. If you actually see a congruent breakout happening again on the top side here at the completion of your first measure move, you're going to be entering again. You're going to be adding on to your position there and basically riding that trend until the goddamn end. So yeah, pretty good stuff. Formatic there. I would say just in general, still looking bearish just because of these lower highs. But yeah, if we had like a more congruent symmetrical triangle coming through here and it was a lot more like reliable like that and we didn't really have all these dirty wicks to the downside, it would be a lot better. But at this point in time, it's still not really having any sort of bullish momentum to the upside, I would say, just looking at the chart here. Obviously, we are seeing nice spikes here, but nothing really incongruency, is that the word? Don't know. But we're not really having any high lows, basically. That's what I'm saying. We're not really having any high lows, which isn't bullish in terms of reversal of this bearish trend coming through there. And we're not seeing any lower highs really getting validated here. So if we are going to see any sort of breakouts here, there's going to be a high chance in reversals here, especially at these points coming through there, guys. So yeah, incongruent. That's the one, Nick. That's the one, Nick. Thank you very much, my good sir. So yeah, that's definitely going to be a point to be watching there for Matic. Let me have a little look at what's next, guys. What's next? SRM for Fady. SRM. I think that's right. SRM? SRM. Let's have a look at SRM. I don't think I've looked at SRM before. Oh, no, I have. I say that about so many altcoins, right? It's like, oh, no, I've done TA on that. I've gone live with that. Someone's definitely requested it. Same scenario here, guys. I would say literally falling wedge pattern yet again there. Obviously need to get the right tool, but yeah, falling wedge pattern coming through yet again there. Obviously aiming for as many touches as possible there in terms of this trend line to the downside. Could be looking at something along the lines of that, actually. Interesting, actually. Yeah, because you can see the congruent you keep saying that, right? You can see the resistance from these lines continuously, right? In terms of the downward slope and resistance line here, it's quite strong, right? It's very, very strong. So there is definitely a chance for a trend line coming through there. I would say potential, if we'll always go off the highs there, guys. Another trend line coming through here. I wouldn't say we're looking at a solid breakout from now. You could have had a breakout scenario coming through from here on this retest of this trend line coming up to this this next downward slope and resistance line there at around that $8.42 there. So yeah, that's going to be a point to be looking at for a potential reversal point there. You got 55 coming down to say hello, and also the 200 EMA as well there. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that does plan out. Let me jump to the daily and see what's good on the daily. Famously, cheeky cup and handle scenario coming through. Obviously going to give you some momentum there. Hopefully, if that is going to happen, you are going to be looking at a nice breakout on the shorter term time frame of that scenario coming through there. But yeah, in terms of in terms of what's happening here, brother, it's not great. Is that all-time highs? Yeah, you got all-time highs coming through there. Most recently, from this recent high actually, which isn't that great, right? It's not that great. September. Yeah, so if you are going to see cup and handle play out, right, that would be a definite target for you to be getting to. But what do we say about all-time highs, guys? If we tap all-time highs, we usually have the retrace. 80% of the time, we retrace back down to previous all-time highs, right? So just keep that in your back pocket as well. But yeah, it's pretty much that done. I would say we're still setting lower lows. Yeah, just about. We're still setting lower lows just about here, guys. So, yeah, literally just. So we see the momentum dying out there, but in terms of this trend here, it's still looking pretty bearish indeed. So I would expect some sort of reversal coming through here, unless we actually come up and we challenge this most recent lower high there, sat at around $8.70. If we can invalidate this one here, and get our price over this zone here, I could probably see a retest and then a nice progressionary move up from there to the next. What did I just press? Yeah, to the next lower high in terms of a target price for that. I would say around this sort of $10.77. That's what I'm going to be looking at. Yeah, restless. Most charts do look the same, man. It's can get annoying sometimes, right? I was thinking about doing some sort of stocks, like jumping across a few stocks or something at one point, but I think like Crypto Chester doesn't really ring with a name, right? So I probably won't do that, right? Focus on crypto here. 1 hour and 2 minutes, guys. I'm probably going to end the stream. We are 2 minutes away. We're 2 minutes away from... Not 2 minutes. 2 likes away. We're 2 likes away from the like target there. So yeah. You know what to do. George wants Coty. I'm going to look at Coty, actually, because I know a lot of people have been raving about this. Oh, no. That's not the one. That is not the one. It's Coty. Yeah, so some of the daily quickly, because I'm sure we've seen quite a lot of progression recently. Yeah, it's been going up quite a lot, quite parabolic. It's been getting Stock Chest a new channel. So if crypto's made illegal worldwide, then yeah, it's gonna have to be stocks or forex, right? Or maybe commodities, but yeah, maybe not. I love crypto, right? I used to trade stocks quite a lot and also forex, but yeah, I prefer crypto now, definitely. It's funner. It's definitely funner. So yeah, as you can see here, guys, and also the gains are bigger. As you can see here, guys, all-time highs coming through here around this 65 there, I do believe. Yeah, around 65 cents, I do believe there. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be a point to watching out for there, for the future. And obviously, all-time high rule coming into fruition there, guys. If we bang it past the all-time high, 80% of the time we retrace. So if we're in an all-time high scenario and you're looking for an entry, right? Just sit back, relax. 80% of the time, you always retrace back down to the previous all-time high, and that could be a very juicy buying opportunity, which is kind of what we are seeing for Coty here. As you can see, we've got the volume-weighted ATR band that we are playing with the idea of finding the support. If we find the support on this line coming through here, guys, it's gonna be pretty good news. And the reason for that is, if we find support on this line, we usually trend above it, right? We usually trend above it, forming a potential lovely uptrend coming through there. So yeah, it's definitely a point to be looking out for. As you can see here, guys, last time we cleared this line, bang, look at that for a nice uptrend. But vice versa, if we are below it, the resistance is futile. It's very strong indeed. Then we've got another volume weighted ATR one here acting as support, and then same scenario, if we're below that one, we trend below that one. So yeah, interesting stuff there. But yeah, if we can actually hold this zone, it's going to be looking a lot more progressive to the upside, right? That's going to be the ideal sort of scenario there for Coty. Let me have a look at DYDX for Ivo there. DYDX. And then I'm going to be ending the stream, I'm afraid. My people, my Kryptonians is what I think we voted on, right? in the Telegram group. I need to actually check that vote. Nick says, spiky BTC, slowly grinding upward, but big candles on the 1 minute. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, we smashed the light target, guys. Absolutely amazing stuff there. Yes, interesting stuff there for BTC. Looking at a potential little breakout scenario coming through there. I would be looking to get over 44,150 there. Get a nice candle close on the 15-minute to get above that. Let's have a little look at the old 1 hour. Yeah, still in the breakout scenario all the way up to, we're aiming targets around 45,000, that sort of area there, guys. Yeah, DYDX. Pretty nice uptrend, I would say. Pretty nice. This is actually really healthy. We've got nice spikes, consolidation, bit of a pullback, nice spike, pullback, nice spike, consolidation. It's just a healthy uptrend. It looks very, very good indeed. And as I said, guys, we're above the volume weighted ATR band yet again. And that signifies, what does it signify? A nice, big, juicy uptrend coming through. The stream has been brought to you by the word congruent and the number 3. Pretty much. Yeah, it's quite strange, right? When you're freely talking, like off your mind, off like not scripted or anything like that, because I know a lot of presenters actually they read off a dialogue and stuff like that, right? Whereas this is like, it's completely off the top of the mind. When you're thinking about a few different words and stuff, when you say one word and it sounds good, your subconscious like just continuously throws it forward, and you end up saying it so much. But yeah, that's basically what's happened today with the word congruent. So yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes. Nick says Chester Street. It's actually isn't there like a city or a town in England called Chester? I've not been there, but I would like to be fair. Cool. Just see my name everywhere, right? Not a very common name either. But yeah, I would say it's not looking bad for DYDX. I would say all-time high rules applying here. Oh god. Oh goodness. Yeah, all-time high rules applying here. So we do have the previous all-time high that we need to be thinking about here, and I would say in terms of candle bodies here, guys, that's going to be that 21.56. So if you are looking for any sort of buying opportunity, 80% of the time we usually come back down, especially in an uptrend like this. We usually have these pullbacks coming through there. So yeah, I would expect us to actually come back down to this $21.63 before having progression to the upside. And at this point in time, trend is your friend. You're riding it out until the end. So let's go on the basis that you did enter here and you're waiting for that progression to ride you up. Yes, brilliant. New all-time highs, you're taking profit continuously, guys, because that new all-time high rule is going to apply continuously. But yeah, that's going to be it from me. My Kryptonians, as I think we agreed on, right? Definitely need to check the definitely need to check the Telegram chat there, because we're voting on what we're calling ourselves together, right? John says, bet your parents went there once. I don't think I was conceived there, John. But my middle name is John, though. John. So yeah, nice to meet you, John. But yeah, anyway, that's gonna be it from me, guys. I'm pretty ill, so I'm going to be resting, and I will be in the Telegram. I'll be doing some TA continuously all day, so if you did want any TA, I know we got my main man Kevin in the Telegram. He's doing an amazing job, basically just providing everyone with loads of free TA, which is really, really good stuff. I'm sure a lot of people don't take him for granted, because he puts in a lot of work, and it's like he doesn't sleep. So yeah, if you are watching, Kevin, I would like to say a massive thank you to you, man. You are keeping the Telegram absolutely popping there. But yeah, likewise, if you guys need any TA as well, I'm here all day. If you want some requests, bang it in the Telegram community group. I will do them for you. But yeah, that's going to be it from me today, guys. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. We smashed our like target. Amazing stuff. But for now until tomorrow morning, hopefully I can heal, right? For now until tomorrow morning, it's going to be peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester.